What's up, content publishers? My name is Chris from the Blogger Evolution Podcast, and today we will be breaking down papercakeevents.com. Now, this one is in an amazing niche. It's in the wedding industry. And the cool thing with us coming out of the pandemic, or in the endemic, or wherever we happen to be, this is going to be a pretty good industry to jump in because weddings are back and people are spending a lot of money on them. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a deeper dive into papercakeevents.com. So when we throw it into archive.org so that we can see what kind of a website it used to be, we can see here that it was literally talking all things weddings. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the page. It's a DR18, which is pretty good in this niche. It didn't get a ton of traffic, but most likely because it wasn't an official blog at the time. When we look at the backlinks, I like to put things in the order of domain traffic, and we have yellow pages. It's a no follow. I probably wouldn't worry too much about it. We do have brides.com, which is a great backlink to have. It is a no follow. However, you still want to be associated with that brand. So I wouldn't necessarily count that as being a bad thing. So we have marthastewart.com, popsugar.com, greenweddingshoes.com, let's see, domino.com. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at that one. Domino.com, which has to do with weddings. So this is a wedding related article and it's linking to it. So that's a good sign. Carrots and Cake. So another thing right there. This one has some amazing relevant backlinks. It's one thing to have backlinks from, a whole bunch of different huge authority websites, but if you can have some backlinks from some authority websites in the space that you want to continue creating content on, you are golden. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Best by Links report. So as we're looking at the Best by Links, what we're looking for here is to see how much content we're probably going to have to recreate for this domain. And as you can see, most of the links that are going to this website are all straight to the homepage. We have a frequently asked questions and weddings and weddings again. So we can just hit the little drop down here and you can see where these links are coming from. So for example, here, this is marthastewart.com and then foundrentalco.com. So I would definitely recreate a category called weddings or a page that talks about weddings or something. Same thing with the frequently asked questions, which if you're building a blog, that would be the direction you'd want to go to anyway. Let's look at the anchor text. Papercake Events, this is great. So this is all branded anchor text. I do see this name, Whitney Burke. It's got a couple of referring domains to it. So with this, you might want to, if you're going to create a persona on this website, I would name that persona Whitney. I wouldn't go with the whole name just for obvious reasons, but I would definitely make the first name Whitney so that it makes it very easy for Google to see the connection between the old backlinks that were on the site and the content creator who is there today. So monetization is going to be you can do quite a few things. You can go very broad with Papercake Events in terms of going after normal wedding related terms and making a display ads play with monetization. But if you really want to get into it, I would probably go after some local venues, trying to find, ways that you can pass those leads and then get into some lead generation. So local venues, DJs, caterers, musical artists who play like the saxophone or something, at a wedding, they're going to be clawing for these leads so that they can get in front of the right audience. Bridal party gifts, you can make a nice Amazon play as well, going after a nice, very simple gift ideas. You can become an affiliate of Etsy as well. It's kind of totally open-ended. Since this site did have to go with cakes very early, I probably would lean into cakes very early on with creating maybe the first silo with the site would be all about wedding cakes. And then I would just slowly branch out over time. But there's a ton of traffic and a ton of opportunity. And that's what I would do with papercakeevents.com.